Hello, gorgeous Mary Kay girls. I am excited. It is super windy here in Midland, Michigan. I don't know about where you're at, but holy cow. It's 35 degrees. What a huge difference from last week when it was below zero and the wind chill factor was ridiculous, like minus 40. Now it's warm, but man, is it windy. I'm just looking out my office window here and the trees are just, yeah. So anyway, hey, welcome. Hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Like I said, today is day 22 of our 90 Day to Glow Up and Thrive in 2025. I'm so excited. This is so much fun. Going to kind of incorporate the Sunday, Monday. So Sunday was Family Fun Day. So what did you do? What do you guys do for family time? Do you watch movies together? Do you go out to dinner? What do you do for family time? We like to watch movies. We like to block out that time when we're not doing anything, we don't have anything going on, and we like to watch movies. I'm looking here to make sure I got everything up and going. So let me know. Let me just check this here, and I will see if it is looking good. Let's see here. Oops, not that one. We're going to go to the VIP lounge. And yep, we are live. So good. And so let me know in the comments what your favorite family fun thing is. Do you go out to the movies? Do you watch movies at home? Do you rent movies? Do they even do that anymore? I don't know, because everybody has Netflix, so you buy movies, I guess. I don't know where that came from. Wow. Are there any movie rental places anymore? I don't really think so. So anyways, I have a movie hack. No, I don't have a movie hack. I have a cleaning hack. And hi, Deb. I have a cleaning hack for y'all. I don't know about you, but I'm always cleaning, wiping things down, doing. And I have specific days to do specific things. So Monday, every morning, Mondays, and through Friday, sometimes Saturday, Sunday, I take the day off. I vacuum. We got animals, so I vacuum. But in the meantime, some things that I like to do for prepping, like for dinner prep, for cleaning, is don't wait to do it all at once. Like some people clean on Saturdays. I used to do that. Do Saturday cleaning. So did my sisters. Do Saturday cleaning because that was the day. My mom always did that. But I find out that if you clean up after yourself, okay, now there's a little joke, a family joke here. They tell me that I am obsessive compulsive with cleaning. No, it's not called obsessive compulsive. It's called just pick up after yourself. That's all it is. That's all you got to do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay. Anyway, whatever room you're in, or you're walking through it or in it for whatever reason, this is my office. So if I'm in my office or if I'm in the kitchen or wherever I'm at, I find something to do. Now, this is the hack that I wanted to share with you. You're gonna think this is like crazy. You've all heard of those little eraser sponges, and how many, and put it in the comments, do you like those eraser sponges? I love those eraser sponges for those last minute wipe ups that you need to do. So y'all know you're supposed to be brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, right? And you have one of those electric toothbrushes that goes off and lets you know when you've done 30 seconds, then you do another 30 seconds, then you do another, okay. Grab your eraser sponge, keep it under the sink in the bathroom or wherever you keep it. And while you're brushing your teeth, okay, wipe down your counter, wipe down your sink, wipe down your faucets. You guys, your bathroom is going to be sparkling clean all the time. And if you have your little toilet brush in there, do the toilet bowl. I mean, you're not going to be putting your hands in it because you got your toothpaste and your toothbrush. You're using this hand. But anyway, that is a really great thing to do when you're standing there for 2 minutes brushing your teeth. I'm always thinking, okay, how could I be making better use of my time? And that's one of our subjects today, making better use of your time. What could you be doing to make better use of your time? Don't let the stuff build up. maybe, now we have a downstairs family room, and that's where we store a lot of stuff. And so now I'm cleaning that all out. So it's like every time I go downstairs, I spend at least 10 minutes organizing. And you guys, you'd be shocked at how it's all coming together. Don't just pick a whole afternoon or a whole day to do something. Do little increments. Those little teeny steps build into huge benefits. It's just like skincare. Wash your face every night before you go to bed. Do not go to bed with your makeup on. I don't want to hear of you doing that. That's horrible for you. Don't go to bed with makeup on. Wash your face every single night before you go to bed. And just that little face prep, you're going to see the benefits. You're going to see huge benefits in the way your skin looks, in the way you feel, and your skin is going to thank you. Because did you know that 20% of your wrinkles are inherited? Only 20%. The other 80% is how well you take care of your skin. Let's see here. So just like beauty, life, if you take life in little steps, you're going to be building a bigger transformation, whether it's cleaning your house. Maybe you dread to do that. Pick up, when you go through a room and you see something that needs to be done, how long is it going to take you? 15 seconds to walk over there and straighten it up. That's it. But when you leave it, it's going to pile up. So just do a little bit, and your house is always going to look spotless. It's going to look clean. It's going to look organized. And that's another subject we're going to be talking about, organization. Maybe you have a home business. Maybe you need to get more organized. And I've got some great tips on that one too. I remember, never forget this, when I was a kid. We lived at the farm. We had horses. And I remember my dad sitting in the kitchen area. He had a spot where he would read the paper and drink his coffee. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of life lesson learned from that man. He called it character building. Some kids might call it abuse today. I don't know. But I remember walking through the kitchen. We just got done doing chores. So I'm walking from the mudroom through the kitchen. I was going to go through the dining room, go upstairs and do whatever. And there was a gum wrapper. Just a little gum wrapper. Just a little one on the floor. And I walked past it. And the minute I stepped over it, I got a kick in the pants. Literally from my dad. And it scared me to death. And he says, it's just as easy to bend over and pick that up as it is to walk over it. I've never forgotten that. And so when you see it, it's just as easy. Don't be lazy. Get over there, pick it up. And that is another thing that I wanted to bring to your attention too, that was in my scripture this morning, was in Proverbs. Now I told you that there is a chapter in the book of Proverbs for every day of the month. Okay, today is day 27. Okay. So let me find it, because I take notes. I take notes. This is another good thing you should do. Do a Bible journal. How many minutes? Right, here's my Bible journal. I haven't finished it because I've got some more pages yet. I put the start date and I'll put the end date on it. Let's see. This is about being organized. Let's see. Hang on. Typical limits. Okay. So, what you want to start doing. We have been given, and that brings me to the next little goodie here that I should show you. You ladies need a good study Bible. This is a great study Bible. This is the Life Application King James Version. Study Bible. Love it. I have it all highlighted, all marked up. But let me just share with you what I had underlined in this. Oops, hold on here. The thing is running out, so I gotta hit the button. So, it talked about laziness, and I'm trying to find the exact if you're lazy, obviously. It talked about your barns not being full and your not getting ahead and not taking care of your family, not taking care of your finances. So laziness is not a good thing. That is not what we are meant to do. So we want to carry out our work, be responsible, and also serve other people. That is a big thing. So you want to focus, don't want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on other people. So, and especially if you have problems, if you're worried about something, if you focus on other people, helping other people, you're going to forget about your worries, and your worries are going to take care of themselves. God already knows what you need. He already knows what you are in need of. He's going to take care of that, which brings me to this next one. This one is so tattered. I have a new one, but I love this. I love this. It's like an old Bible. The one that I read, let me just tell you this one too. So we're talking about laziness. Just pick it up. If you're in the room, neaten it up, straighten it up. There's no sense in just waiting to do it when it's cleaning day, okay? Do those dishes that are in the sink. Wipe those up. Do it. And for some of you watching, I know one of you for Deb, she's the nail girl. So if you need a hookup, I got a hookup. I got a girl for you for nails. And I need mine. I've got to do mine. But keep them taken care of. Keep your nails taken care of. Keep your hands moisturized. Keep yourself up. Because you know what's going to happen is if you let it go and let it go and let it go, it's going to be more work in the long run than if you were to do it right then, right there. The one that I want to share with you, this is so good. It is from the Billy Graham book, and I'm going to read you this, and then I'm going to let y'all go. We Christians are not to be conformed to this world in the way we think. The world, by its advertisements, its conversation, and its philosophy, is engaged in a gigantic brainwashing. And y'all know that. How long do you spend on the internet? How long do you spend scrolling on Facebook? Not always consciously, but sometimes unconsciously. The Christian is beset by secular and worldly propaganda calling us to live for ourselves and to put things and selfish pleasures ahead of God. I was into the dollar store today and I saw a bag which reminded me of my devotions. They said, if it feels good, do it. No, because a lot of the things that may feel good are not Christian, are not good for you. That can go way off to the deep end. But I thought, that's the way the secular world is. That is thinking horizontally instead of vertically. It's not if it feels good, do it. Okay? Maybe it needs to feel uncomfortable. Maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you need to stretch a little bit. Don't just stay comfortable and do the feel-good thing. Stretch a little bit. Maybe it's starting a new business, okay? Don't let that little devil get in there and tell you you're not smart enough, you can't do this. Stretch. Try it. Because you know what? If it's meant to be, it's up to thee. He will guide you. He will help you. He will direct your steps. So if you're thinking about starting a business, there's never going to be a good time. There's never going to be the perfect time. Only God's time is perfect timing. So just start it. Just put one foot ahead of the other and just start. whether it's cleaning your house, whether it's organizing a closet, and that's what I do. Once a week, I will pick a drawer or a closet or a shelf to organize. And you know, when you do that, you stay organized. It never looks like, you know, I remember my husband came home one time and he said, so what did you do all day? Because nothing looked like, everything was done. And my mom had the best quote for housework. And y'all want to write this down. I thought, when I was younger, I don't even know if they make Reader's Digest anymore, but I told her that should go on the Reader's Digest. And some of you probably aren't old enough to even know what that is. But she always said, what is something that goes unnoticed until it's undone? And it's housework, right? Nobody notices anything if the house is all spick and span and everything is organized and everything. But they sure do notice if it's unorganized and dirty and things aren't kept and things are all in disarray and not organized. Okay, so back to this. The world's sewage system threatens to contaminate the stream of Christian thought. Isn't that good? The world's sewage system threatens to contaminate the stream of Christian thought. However, above the din, we can hear the voice of Scripture. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So here's your challenge. Time yourself the next time you read the Bible and pray. Compare it to the amount of time you spend on the internet, watching television, or any other extracurricular activity that you might be doing. Is God getting his share of your time and attention? Is the world shaping your mind, or is Christ shaping your mind? I thought that was such a good, and I always write in my books, and I have them all highlighted and written in, and if I were ever to pass this on, you guys would probably drive you nuts. That is what I wanted to share for today. So just do little increments. Don't be lazy. Do it. Because there's in the scripture reading for Proverbs, it was like, if you don't work, your barns aren't full. You're not going to have enough food to feed your family. Get out there and do something. I remember people in different corners here in Midland that were asking for food. They would say, we'll work for money, not food. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Then just get a job. I don't know what their story is, but you can't be picky if you don't, number one, don't have a job and you just want money. In my opinion, I would be afraid that they would be going out to buy cigarettes, to buy alcohol, to buy drugs. I don't know. And I thought, wow, really? Then maybe you need to try harder. I don't know what the reason was. And maybe that's not Christian. I don't know. But we have to work for what we want. And if you don't work, you don't get paid. And so for something like that, I would just say, hey, maybe they need to, and they were standing right next to a McDonald's that said, now hiring. Go figure. And I'm like, no, I'm not just going to give you money. You go apply for a job. You get a job. That's what the rest of us have to do. So anyway, I didn't want to go off onto that tangent, but I'm just saying, just do it now. Just do it now. If you see something that needs to be done, just do it. Just get it done. Keep the dishes up in the sink. Don't let them pile up. I used to be one of those that would get up early in the morning and unload and load the dishwasher, and that took up a lot of time. So then I decided, okay, just do these little increments and just fill it up as it goes with the dishes and empty it, and just do it. Once it's done, then put the dishes away and have it ready for the next load. Instead of throwing the dishes in the sink, just put them in the dishwasher. Get them ready to go. The same way with laundry. Don't them all pile up in a hamper. I have downstairs, there's a laundry chute. Clothes go down there, and I go down there every day because I have animals to do and I have things I have to do downstairs. So when I go down there, I sort the clothes right while I'm down there. It only takes a couple seconds. And so that they're all ready to go and to throw in the washer, whichever, if it's going to be colors or lights or whatever it is. So they're not all piled up and then you got to spend 20 minutes sorting out your laundry. Just do it as it needs to be done. So, and my mom had another great one where she'd say, and you might have heard of this too, and I didn't realize what it meant until, she said it and then she explained it to us. Don't be around to it. I remember her handing me this little round disc one time, and she handed it to me, and I'm like, what is that for? And she says, it's your round to it. And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, well, it just seems like you just wait before you get around to do anything that I've asked you to do. So put this in your pocket to remind you that you're around to it. And I'm like, I don't want to carry that in my pocket. And she said, you'll carry that in your pocket until the things that I've asked you to do get done. Well, I didn't want to carry that thing in my pocket, so guess what I did? Yeah, I got my stuff done. And she had all kinds of great ways to keep us doing what needed to be done to stay neat. She was a neatnik. I mean, she was, now some people would probably call her obsessive compulsive. That's what I get called by my family. No, it's not called, I'm not obsessive compulsive. I'm just like, when you're done with it, put it away. Why just leave it sit there? Just put it away. That's what you do. You put away your toys. You put away, I loved watching Mr. Rogers. He was the neatest guy. Everything had its place and he put things away, and maybe that's where I lived and my kids watched it. And so anyways, just do it now. Don't be around to it. It's just as easy to pick it up as it is to walk past it. So, and pass that on to your kids. It's going to help you from being all frazzled and everything in disarray. And I don't know about you, but I do not like coming into my office if I have junk all over the desk, if I have things all over my work table. So I put things away as I go so that I don't have that. And yes, it's going to take a few seconds, but it's better than spending a whole entire morning organizing and cleaning up so that you can get started for the day. Do you agree? Okay, I'm done. I will let you go and let me know what you thought in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow. Talk to you later, and make it a marvelous Monday.